Hello and welcome to another video brought to you by the Lewis Art. My name is Ibanez Lokafo and I hope you and your loved ones are having a wonderful day. In this video, we'll be talking about something quite different from the usual videos on this channel, which is usually Blender related. We'll be talking about an application called OVR. So this video is actually sponsored by them, and part of the reason why I accepted the sponsorship was because I felt or feel that there's some relation to how we as 3D artists could take advantage of this, and I will basically be showing you how you can get started with their world building application, which is very easy to get started with, and giving you some insight how you can use this as a passive income generating platform. So in addition to the opportunity, they currently offer awards to 3D artists where you can win over 5,000 OVRs, which is worth about $10,000. So what is OVR? OVR is basically an augmented reality and Ethereum blockchain powered ecosystem that provides users, investors, and businesses with tools to create their own interactive augmented reality in the real world. So basically, it's kind of like a digital world where they have their own kind of business structure, and there you can sell and buy things. And for us as content creator, the way we could take advantage of this is basically building content that we could sell in that world. So I will be showing you how you can get started building content, how you can import your own created content, and how you can get started and earn from this. Okay, so let's get started by going to their website to just see what they have there, and you can get familiarized with it before we proceed to the world building process. So once you go on Google, you can search for OVR.ai and you'll see it at the first here. So you want to click on that and it loads their website. And you can start seeing kind of things that's possible with this. The kind of worlds you can create and be able to see all of this in real world, because it's using the AR technology to kind of track and reproject 3D assets in the real world to help you preview it. And talking about that, one way you can definitely use this application perfectly is through your mobile device. So I use an Android and I was able to download it and it works nicely. So you should check it out for yourself, if not for anything, just to kind of see where the market is going and other opportunities that could present itself for you in the future. Okay, so the website is quite simple to understand. You just get basic information about them. You can contact them, you can talk to your team, you can read some blogs, and you can check out their marketplace. So all of this, we'll not talk about this for now. The main thing we'll be focusing on is their builder, where we artists can basically create assets and sell it. Okay, so basically you just want to go to builder.ovr.ai. When you get to this site, this is what you will see immediately. So you don't need to download any application on your laptop or your computer. You can just use your web browser. You will see here that it's asking you to log in your blockchain stuff. So I actually don't have that because this would probably be my first interaction with like the whole cryptocurrency stuff. But yeah, if you have that, you can quickly log in, and yeah, but you actually don't need to log in to get started. So you can just click on new project and you can choose from pre-existing projects. So let's check out this OVR showroom. So you give it some time to load. So once it has loaded, you can quickly just check it out. These are stuff that other artists has created, and you can actually put it on the market, and like the general public can have access to this and probably buy it from you if they see value in it. So like this is just giving you more marketplace, not just limited to 3D artists or like studios to use your assets, but basically anyone using VR. So these are kind of stuff you can create. There's another example which you could check out yourself, but let's just go over the interface and see how we can get started. So when you click on new empty project, this is what you get. The interface is quite simple. The navigation don't require you even using your keyboard. You could just click on your left mouse button to just pan around, and you can see that here. So left mouse button to orbit. You can you can use it also to select object. You can move object around, you can rotate objects, kind of like Blender. If you're having this snapping tool, you just need to turn off the snapping tool right here. You can scale your object, and it's quite responsive for a web application. It's honestly just feels very light, and you will kind of see it for yourself. Okay, so let's go over the interface. So you have the usual stuff which you see with applications. You have the new project, save project, and stuff like that. You could export as a JLB and import it to Blender. So maybe if you assemble your assets here online, if you assemble your asset, you can export it. You can also import your old projects and load your project, and also just save stuff out. Though there's some limitation with saving, especially if you don't have an account yet. So if you click on publish project and click on save, it's going to ask you to register login with this Web3 and connect your wallet. So I don't have that, so there'll be no saving for me at this moment. Okay, so basically this is just a simple interface. This is your grab, rotate, scale, the word or selection. This okay, so let me show you quickly how to add an object so this can make more sense to you. You can come to the content browser right here. So you have different folders which you can access, and they have been neatly named. So you can find your architecture kit here. You can find floors which you could just quickly drag into your scene. If you want to frame your object, you can see the shortcuts here, and the shortcut is F. So kind of frame it. It comes in already textured. Of course, there are some limitations compared to your typical 3D programs where you have better preview with better renderers and better controls, but this is something you can just use to set up stuff. Though there are other ways you can have more advanced textures and stuff like that using the Sketchfab method, which I'll be showing in a bit. Okay, so like I said, you can scale an object to just create your world, and then you slowly start building stuff. You add cubes, you can scale them to create walls, and you have parameters here to also scale. So we can scale this point, let's say, so uncheck this link transform, so we can individually scale it to a point. So I'm used to the Blender way, which the Y okay, but so this is 0.2, and now we can use the grab brush. There are also shortcuts. If you press T, you can bring up the move transform. If you press G, you can actually grab it like in Blender. Yeah, so this is kind of where you can start setting and creating building blocks to have awesome assets. Okay, and then you have the nice outliner here where you can see everything in your scene, and then you have your properties. So the interface is quite straightforward, and it feels very light to kind of get started with and make things happen. These are just pre-made assets that comes in with the program. So like I told you, there are other ways which you could have assets in your scene. That's more high quality asset, and that's using the Sketchfab. So basically the process is starting with having a Sketchfab account. Next you have to have what did they call it earlier, a wallet. So you have to connect your wallet here. So it allows you to use that feature. Apart, if you don't have that, you'll probably not be able to use more of its features. So you have to create an account. Yeah, so basically once you have that, you should have this Sketchfab panel here, and once you have that, you can just load in free assets, or you can purchase asset. You can create assets in Blender, upload it to Sketchfab, and have access to them right here. And once you're done creating, You can choose to save your file so that you can continue next time if you're not done editing. Or you can just, or once you're done, you can just publish your scene, and it publishes it to the marketplace where the market can have access to your creation, and you aim from that. So this is probably something you can just create assets, upload it here, try it out to see if it can be a nice passive income, because there's nothing as powerful as having a big enough market that provides more opportunity. And this is one of those ventures that you could try. So I'm actually just coming across this, and I would for sure give it more research in how I could set up the whole blockchain stuff and the whole cryptocurrency account, and to really get started with it. So I think there's potential with this. Of course, there'll be some learning curve, especially with the whole bigger picture. But this is just a getting acquainted with the application and kind of seeing what's possible with it. So far, it doesn't look too bad. But I would like to know what you guys think about it in the comment. If you have some insights and some kind of opinion about this particular application, please let me know in the comment, and I'll do well to listen and add anything if necessary. And also, if you have questions, you can also let me know. So thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's quite different from what we usually do here. Stay tuned, because I'm working on a new tutorial series for character artists that want to use Blender as one of their tools of choice. So I plan to have series of that, starting from creating your first cube as a character artist. So don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you wish to see more from me. Bye bye for now. See you next time.